Hi everyone, today we're making a delicious heart-shaped ice cream cake. So to get the heart shape, we're going to make some foil into a half shape of a heart on one side. And once you get that half heart shape, then it's time to make another half heart shape for the other side and then combine them together. I'm also leaving a little wall around the side because I'm going to be baking a cookie crust in there. So I have half of my heart shape already done, and now it's time to work on the other half. Now to combine the hearts. Just put the halves together, and where they overlap, cut a little slit. This way they can pass through each other, and then put a new piece of foil to fuse them together. So this is a good heart shape. Now I'm going to put it on this plate that I'm going to put in my oven, and I'm filling it up with cookie dough. This is just store-bought cookie dough. You can even use homemade cookie dough. And then I'm going to flatten it out using a little piece of foil, and I'll just make a nice heart shape with that. Now I'm just going to bake this, and we'll be back in like 15 minutes. So here's the finished heart, and now it's time to work on our cardboard heart that's going to go around our cookie heart. And we're going to make a tight fitting cardboard heart around that so that we can fill it up with ice cream and toppings. I'm using a cereal box, and I'm using the wide parts, or you can even use the sides. I'm just using 4 even parts. Now I'm just combining them with tape, and then I'm going to put plastic wrap around all of these. This will be a good time to take your ice cream out of the freezer. This way it can soften up and it will be easier for you to layer that onto your cookie dough crust. So I'm loosening up the foil around my heart, but I'm not taking it off completely. And then I'm going to shape that cardboard covered with plastic around it. Now it's time to fold that cardboard that's wrapped in plastic to get the bottom part of the heart, and then curve it around and cut off the excess if it's too long. And both of my sides are too long on the top there, so I'm going to have to cut them down. And then we're going to hold the shape with tape. To hold the shape of the heart, just go ahead and put some tape across each of the top curved parts, and then later across the bottom pointy part. Also, you want to put a little tape where the 2 corners meet. This way none of the ice cream leaks out. Now it's time for the fun part. Time to start adding in the ice cream. After you've smoothed down the ice cream really nice and made a good layer of ice cream, put it back in the freezer for 15 to 20 minutes. I'm going to take this whole Kit Kat and I'm going to put it in a Ziploc bag and crush it up. That's going to be a little topping on top of our ice cream later. So here's the cake 20 minutes later, and I'm taking off the foil off the bottom of my cookie crust. Next, I'm going to add an entire layer of the Reese's chocolate. It turns into a nice, delicious chocolate shell, and I'm going to smooth it over with a spatula, and I'm going to just make an entire heart layer of that. And I'm going to reserve just a little bit in the bottle for later, so it will look like it's dripping on the sides of the cake. You have to work fast with this stuff because this starts to get hard pretty fast. Here's the Kit Kat crumbles, and it was the perfect amount. Next, I'm going to top it off with 2 cute mini Magnum ice cream bars and give that a little drizzle with some chocolate fudge. After freezing the cake for another 15 minutes, it's time to take off the cardboard heart layer, and it's really easy since it's covered in plastic and it just slips right off. And now I'm using my leftover Reese's chocolate shell, and I'm going around the edges of the heart so it'll look really pretty, as if like chocolate is dripping off the sides. Then I'm going to go ahead and freeze it for another 15 minutes, and then I'll put it on a new plate. I'm just using a spatula to carefully get a good grip under the cake so I can put it on a more clean plate, and that will be our serving plate, and it looks really cute. I'm really happy with how this beautiful ice cream cake came out, and I can't wait to give it to my family. And here's my cute daughter. She's gonna have some of the ice cream cake I made, and I have another ice cream cake video. It's an ice cream cake cheesecake, and that's on our cooking playlist. Thanks a lot for watching, everyone, and please subscribe.